So there we go. So far, so good. The next thing I did was I stamped up some butterflies. So where's that butterfly stamp coming from? It's coming from the Bloom and Marvelous stamp set, also another free stamp set during celebration. You can get this with your $50 order. So I just inked that in all 3 colors, and I made 2 orange ones. So here's an image. And we also have the new little butterfly punch, which I absolutely love. And it really does match up perfectly with the big butterfly punch. So you can do a lot of layering with those two. There's my butterfly. I only did one because I've already punched out the rest of them. Oh, and one little thing that I forgot. We're going to do a pool party hummingbird in here. I forgot, you want to stamp that in there first before you put your card together. Yay! And, whoops, sorry, didn't mean to bump you. The next thing we're going to do is get ready for our butterflies. Now, what I did was I stamped and punched out Pool Party, Tangerine Tango, and Rich Razzleberry butterflies. And then I also punched out solid colored cardstock. And what we're going to do with that is I took some little wire that I found in a drawer, because, you know, we have all these little tidbits laying around. And I took some wire and I cut it, about, let's see, 3 inches long. And I used my crafted rubber scissors to cut wire. It doesn't hurt them at all. These are just, they're little workhorses. So I'm going to take my dimensionals, and I've cut my dimensionals in half here, so that really works good for this project. I'm going to set my wire on here. This is my solid colored cardstock, and put a half a dimensional on there. So the dimensional is actually holding the wire onto my butterfly. And then we're going to take the backing off this dimensional and put our other butterfly directly over top. So you get kind of a dimensional look there. Okay. Next thing, I've got some regular tape, and I'm going to use that to tape this onto my Fun Fold card front. And what I did here is I just want to bend my wire a little bit. That'll help it stay in place, because if you just have it straight, it might just kind of pop out of there. So we're going to do this, put some regular tape on there, and we're going to tape our butterfly in place. And you want to make sure you're putting it down far enough so that our designer paper is going to cover that up. And I already have 2 more butterflies, through the magic of television, on my wire. I'm going to bend that up just a little bit more. There we go. And we'll put one right over here. And let me see if I can find my other one. Here it is. Here's my Rich Razzleberry butterfly. And again, just bending it a little bit, putting some tape on it. And you can move your butterflies around once you have your card put together too. Okay, so there's all our butterflies on our 2 tiers. And then I love the liquid glue. So I'm going to use that because that's going to help seal in my wire. And then my wire isn't going to, mysteriously come out. Now this piece of designer paper is cut just a little bit more than 1 inch wide because I just wanted these flowers in here. So rather than having it, have the same border all the way around, you can see that it's a little short here. And that's okay, doesn't matter. So there we go, there's our one designer paper. And this one is cut at exactly 1 inch. And this designer paper is called Sycamore Street. And again, it's another free celebration item. You get a pack of 12. Okay, so we've got that. And I did do a couple little embellishments. I've already got one done here for you, but here's the celebration ribbon that also is in the button and ribbon pack with Sycamore Street. And I'm just going to tie a little tiny knot and use my ribbon scissors, because these cut like butter. Ladies, if you don't have a pair of these, oh, you're missing out. Mini glue dot. Oops, hang on. Got some fuzz in there. I think I have fuzz on my fingers. Here we go. We're going to stick this on a mini glue dot. maybe. Oh, that mini glue dot doesn't want to work. How odd is that? There we go. And we're going to put that right on the corners of our card, our little framelit here, because I thought it needed something. And this matching ribbon was absolutely perfect. Put that right in there. You can see my fingernail polish got on my card, so be careful about that. Okay, so here's our cute, adorable little card, but it doesn't stand up. So that's what we need to do next. That's that little easel that we made back here, okay? And you're going to put the one single side against the back of your card. So it's going to go on the back of your card. I'm turning it around this way. The single side we're going to glue onto here, and then we're going to fold it down and glue that tab on there, and that's what's going to give us our easel. So I love to use this glue. When you're working with folds, you have to remember to use either sticky strip or liquid glue, because regular adhesive does not like to stick. And you'll notice that this piece goes flush against the bottom of your card, where your fold is here, but it's a little bit narrower, and I did that on purpose. I only made it 4 inches wide instead of 4 1/4 like my card, so that it wouldn't stick out over the front. You'd see it when you have your card turned to the front. And then this little flap that's right here, that's going to get some glue too, because that's going to help our card stand up, stay in place. Life is good. That glue dries relatively quickly. And there is our fun card. One more little item I'm going to stick on the front of this card before I'm finished. I took a butterfly and stamped it. Oops, let me get some glue out here. Took the butterfly and stamped it, and I also punched it out and punched out a back for it in Tangerine Tango. And I'm just going to glue that right onto the front of my card. It's a cute little embellishment that really adds a lot. And now, if you want to, you can bend your little butterflies around so they look like they're kind of floating in the air, going places. And how fun is that? So there's a fun fold card for you. It's pretty simple. You saw me make it. Pretty easy stuff. And who wouldn't love to get that? Thanks for stamping with me.